really seem to have upset nature severely by having the audacities to survive that plane crash. The sub-zero temperatures and wolves were bad enough already, combined with this entire place basically being deserted for at least a few years now because of all those earthquakes. But then we got some kind of demon bear.
Anyone here? This place looks like it's been empty for a while.
That looks like it's been harpooned through at least a few times.
I could use this.
Trying to kill us, basically hunting us now. It followed us all the way across the map from the trapper cabin after we saved our new friend, the trapper, from it. He did not like that one bit. No.
Should come in handy.
And now we're here at the dam trying to find some medical supplies to save our friend.
Seems like the quakes did some damage here. Must be what the old guy meant about unstable.
Because if he goes, then any hope of us being rescued goes with him pretty much. And then we definitely won't be able to find our ex-wife.
This'll come in handy.
Who dragged us into this mess in the first place. Overall, it's just been one disaster after another.
That'll come in handy.
Managed to actually find some pretty decent loot in the last episode, such as this handy rifle we got from our friend the trapper. We didn't steal it. He didn't really need it.
I think I can use this.
So we're just making use of it. But yeah, having this thing just means that I'm putting myself in more situations, or more likely to get attacked and eaten by a wolf.
Looks like this thing isn't opening unless I can get the power working again.
Okay, so now
that's
we've
a
got
problem
to turn
for
on
later.
the dam.
I have to get those radio parts.
No, now we need to find radio parts, which I guess could be anywhere.
This stuff will come in handy.
No, if you had a radio in a dam, you would not want it anywhere near the interior because all the concrete would just block the signal. And I could be applying too much logic to this. I'd say we would want to go up to find the radio. And this looks like the way to go, yeah. It's gonna loot a little bit here. Oh,
what the?
Thought I saw him move for a second. But no, he's most definitely dead. Admin office key. Forest Talker dam note. Jackson's seen some wolves around the area, and last week Emily said she thought she saw a bear skulking around the camp. I'm not convinced it isn't those Breyer House thugs trying to scare us off, but just in case, keep this flare gun hand. Closest thing we have to a firearm. I was in their situation not too long ago. Oh, that's a lot of flare shells, yeah. This is distress pistol in better condition than my one, yeah. I'm already carrying way too much stuff, but I think we're pretty okay in here. We don't have to run away from anything. Just make sure we're fully loaded. And we will press onward and upward. I guess we want to go to the admin office. Oh, first aid station. Conveniently signposted.
Aid station. That sounds like what the trapper needs.
Quiet aid station, medical locker key. Why can we can literally force this locker open because we have a pry bar, but we can't force that one open.
I could use this.
Whetstone. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, they tend to keep medical supplies a little bit more secure than anything else.
Is it food?
Particularly if you're out in the middle of nowhere like we are here, you don't want anybody recreationally abusing them. I left it in the cave. Head back out from the dam, follow the river, look for a cave near the clearing with a hunter's blind. Taking that, anything that might potentially lead us to some supplies is going to be a lifesaver.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Since we've been moving from area to area, we've been continuously finding new stuff.
It's starting to weigh me down. Must be something we can use to fix the shortwave.
Oh, radio parts. Well, once we get settled down somewhere, then we're gonna have to start living off the land.
That'll come in handy.
That too, we're so overweight. This must be the door we have the key for. We are in.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Oh, more rifle ammunition. Okay, I need as much rifle ammunition as I can possibly get. New light shell. Protect from the wind. Put that on right now. You can see that we're basically just wearing a mismatch of things. And we're actually a little bit wet right now too. I'm gonna keep those and drop these. I was hoping that was one of the singing fish, but no such luck.
I think I can use this.
Ooh, safe. Okay, we haven't seen one of these in a while. There's a trick to it. You don't need to find a combination or anything. You just have to turn it really, really slowly until the tumblers click into place. Yeah, I recently got a new suitcase that has a combination lock on it, and somehow I reset the combination lock to a combination that I don't know. So I had to scroll through 1,000 different possible combinations just to get it to open up. And now that combination is just the combination of the suitcase. I'm not even gonna try changing it. Okay, there's one, there's two, 2, and there's 3. What do we got? How many possible combinations is safe
stuff will come
have?
in handy.
60 by 60 by 60. Shot, rifle ammunition, emergency stim. I'm happy with that. Only thing I think I really need is a hacksaw. 8 station key, okay. Elevator maintenance, no. Elevator's up again. We've checked mechanicals and they seem fine. Must be something glitchy in the electrical system. Keep an eye on it. Really, the only way to the turbine room, if the elevator gets stuck, it'll be a long walk before you can get back to the control room. Okay, so we can walk. We can walk, but we also know that the issue with the elevator is an electrical thing now too.
Could end up being useful.
I think I'm really burning through calories now because I'm so weighed down with junk. Yeah. Here we go. That looks like what we want. I'm sure nobody will mind that we're taking all the medical supplies for
Industrial
ourselves.
strength antibiotics and very strong painkillers. Dangerous. You can get hooked on this stuff. Let's hope we don't need it.
Why is he saying, let's hope we don't need it, when our friend very obviously and severely needs it? Yeah, I think most of my weight at the moment is from fuel. I start a fire in here. Unload that. Get rid of our old one. Same with the pry bar. This. Harvest it. Fuel this one off. Drop the tin can. Yeah, we can definitely get rid of some water. We have so much water. Okay, moving a bit better again. Could head back already. I feel like there's a lot more to explore. Not actually much down that way.
Is it food or?
Fishing tackle. That's new. I haven't gotten one of those before. I guess we're gonna have to try out some fishing. Bathroom where a friend was trying to warm himself up with the flare gun, I think.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
I almost completely missed this fridge here.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Guessing we can follow these cables to fix them? No, they don't go anywhere. Most of our weight is divided between food and tools. 8 kilos of food and 13 kilos of tools. I'm just realizing how heavy these are. It's a bit darker down here. Oh, looks like he stood on the cables there.
Hope nobody needs this
sorted
anymore.
out everything, maybe. And that gate is locked. It doesn't look like we could go past it even if it was opened. Guess we're heading back to our friend the Trapper. Most likely with a few encounters of our friend the Bear along the way. Make sure I have this rifle out as soon as I go outside.
I'd better check in on that old trapper.
Caught me unaware one too many times already. It is getting dark. Okay, we're now leaving the bear-proof area. Check this car real quick, and then we're gonna spend the night.
That'll come in handy.
Revolver cartridge. I don't have a revolver yet. We're gonna wait out this snowstorm and spend the night in here. Really need to plan out this journey in stages. Dark. We'll give it another 2 hours. And yeah, now the sun is rising. Okay, hopefully that storm has blown over. It's not storming anymore, but I'm still not a fan of these conditions. We'll make our way. Oh, I can just see the bear walking at us out of the fog. He can come at us from any direction. Well, not any direction now that we're on the bridge, actually. It's only one direction or the other. I have to stay on these train tracks or I will get very lost. And even that could be a bit difficult since they seem to disappear under the snow pretty frequently. Oh, crap. I forgot I had hides and I left them in one of the trailers and now I can't really be bothered to go back for them. Did leave a deer somewhere out here. Oh, I don't like this fog. I do not like this fog at all. I think our deer was over this way. No, I don't like this. I'm staying next to the tracks. I need to find a compass or something if they even have those in this game. I can't see shit right now. Okay. Yeah, I thought this was supposed to be a survival game, not a horror game, but the fog really does change things. There's a pile of stuff we have to drop along the way already. I'll take that. Really don't like anything obscuring my limited line of sight. Damn bear is going to be hiding behind one of those log piles. I'm definitely wearing gloves in the clothing menu, but I just can't see the gloves that I'm wearing. Are we getting wet? No. I'm going to have to stop to light a fire at some point. Hopefully we can make it to those abandoned train cars. Here's another pile of things we dropped along the way. I don't want to jinx it, but things are actually going surprisingly well so far, yeah. Haven't been torn apart by a wolf pack so far at all today. It's pretty nice. Okay, we'll warm up in here. If we can light a fire. Oh, we cannot light a fire in there. Okay, then I do not like that spot. The trick is going to be figuring out where we have to leave the tracks.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Because his cabin is somewhere off to the right-hand side of them. We've already killed all the wolves on the way here. That rock was looking pretty bear-shaped for a second. Anything coming out of the fog is just making me panic now. Okay, we are getting cold and there's no shelter. I'd even take like a cave or a cliff that gives us a little bit of shelter. Pile of rocks. Yeah, that could be okay.
So cold.
Get off the tracks for a second. Yeah, this ought to do. Set the fire there. I'm gonna go with the accelerant because we have plenty of it. I'll do some cooking. Pass the time. Pass time until ready. And eat. Pass time until ready. Please don't get attacked by a wolf. Oh, it's cleared up. Okay.
Holy shit, that's hot.
Okay, just stood in my fire.
Oh, that hurts so much. Feels like it's still burning.
I can heal it with painkillers or some kind of tea.
The pain.
Yeah, I can see that dropping actually. That's probably not so good. We can't fix it. Okay, we've gone from being way too cold to way too hot and burning ourselves in the span of about 60 seconds. I'm feeling more confident now. I can see more than 10 feet ahead of me. Oh, yeah, like he would have definitely got me earlier. We've just scared him off. Yeah, I think he was making his way over towards our fire. I'm gonna head down this way. I like the end of the track. The fog clearing up has been so helpful, yeah. I'm paranoid knowing that that wolf is still nearby. They can start running off one direction and then turn around and run right back towards you. Okay, yes, I know where we are. I think his cabin is over this hill. I haven't even seen a paw of the bear, which is actually just making me very, very anxious. He's changed tactics. He's not following us anymore. He's waiting ahead of us to spring an ambush. Oh god. And I broke my ankle climbing up this hill. I can bandage that. We're still suffering from the pain because we don't have any normal painkillers. We only have the super painkillers from the dam, which we can't use for whatever reason. Gotta be careful on anything that isn't completely flat ground. Okay, there's our friend who gave us the hatchet. I've just stashed water everywhere, which isn't a bad strategy actually. Leaving little supply piles for yourself like that don't go anywhere. I thought they'd despawn or disappear. Some other unseen wild man would come along, take them and use them. Oh, there we go. Now that I'm looking at it, this looks a little bit like a boss fight area. It is very open. Something very arena-y about this. Just gonna keep looking in every direction as I walk. I should just be firing random shots into the air to scare off any unseen animals. Okay, it looks like we've made it back without any incident. Oh, I missed all this stuff earlier. Lantern fuel and rifle cartridges. Not stealing if we're helping him. Don't think he had any plan on paying us or compensating us in any way. Just stick it in. That seems to have fixed him up pretty quick, yeah.
Shit. Oh, that's smart.
I don't know what we hit him with, but yeah.
Pretty banged
did the
up.
job.
Probably a bit delirious too. I just gave you a shot of
He
some
seems like
heavy
he's
antibiotics.
kind of delirious
Might
even
feel
when
funny
he's
for a while.
not trying to recover from a bear attack.
You're gonna need some time to recover.
I think living out in the wilderness like that'll do it to you.
We don't have time. We need to get a message out. It's important.
Message? You mean to your friend? Asking for medical help?
Never mind that. Help me up so I can look at the radio. Let's see if the parts you brought back are any good.
Oh, nice cozy fire.
That's a military shortwave, isn't it?
Maybe.
I know a bit about radios. It's not like any surplus I've ever seen.
Damn it.
I do wonder
Parts
what
look fine.
brings him all the way
So,
out
Whatever's wrong with the radio.
to the
goes
middle of
deeper than
nowhere.
What could it be?
that. Something to do with the power.
I wonder if
Fuses.
we're going to get much of his backstory.
Transformers, maybe. We have bigger problems to deal with first. Bear's out there, hunting us. He's a smart old bastard. He'll keep us from getting out, getting supplies. Finding eventually, he'll either get us or starve us out. I gotta lay down. Help me back to the bed.
Tell me again, while you're feuding with that bear, did you do something to him?
What's this unfinished business between you and the bear?
Me and the old bear.
It's like
Every
kicking the
time we
shit out of
meet,
each other for fun.
We make a little trade.
And what do you trade?
Each other's blood, mostly.
Sounds like a losing proposition.
Oh, I'm sure it will be for one of us.
I feel like if we do manage to kill the bear, it'd probably be like killing his only friend.
The main reason I'm out here is I'm looking for someone.
You won't find too many people out here. That's kind of the whole point.
This is someone important. A woman. She may have passed through here a few days ago. She might have been injured.
What makes you think she came through here?
She passed through the tunnel leaving Milt then. I'm not sure.
I kind of forgot about her, what with the whole
roads from
bear
Milton don't lead this way.
being a more pressing issue at
Wherever
the moment.
she's headed, you'll have to cross the mountains to find her. Not an easy path, even for the most experienced outdoorsman.
I'll do whatever it takes.
It won't get far with that bear on the prowl. What we need is to get my radio up and running, so we can find out what the hell is going on. Maybe someone out there has seen your friend.
Yeah, we're assuming she's going to Perseverance Mills, and I have no idea why, so maybe he can fill in the blanks.
Woman I'm looking. She might be on her way to a place called Perseverance Mill. You know it?
Yeah, shit-nothing town, north part of the island.
Sounds about right.
Whole island
Yeah, I
has
know it.
nothing but shit, nothing
We're on our
towns.
way to my passenger when we crash. I need to find a way to get there, or contact, see if she's all right.
Sure she's alive.
She's more than likely been eaten by
Yeah.
the bear already, but we'll just hope for the best.
Well, normally I'd make some calls on the old shortwave. Whole area's been damn quiet since those lights in the sky. Even the wildlife's acting. I'd have an idea.
I'm interested in knowing more about what's so strange with these animals.
What do you mean the wildlife's acting strange?
You live out here long enough, you get a sense for the patterns in nature.
The wolves don't
now,
attack everybody they
patterns are
see at
broken.
every chance they get.
Critters aren't behaving the way they should. It's like they're spooked or not spooked, changed somehow. Best way I can say it is, things don't feel right.
Okay, so the vibe is just all off. And the animals, they pick up on that kind of thing.
You said you had an idea. What do you have in mind?
Well, it's a long shot, but I may know how we can find out about your friend.
I'm listening.
This shortwave, I use it to keep an ear open for what's going on.
So how do we get the radio working?
We've already tried the radio and that didn't go
reason
so
I can
well,
see
so
why it
let's
shouldn't
see
be
what the
working.
plan is now.
Well, what about more parts or another radio?
We might find another radio, but I think I have a better idea. Problem is, it's no use with the old bear out there.
Okay,
Your
bear
path to
first,
a
then
working
radio.
And our survival is through that bear. We have to find a way to deal with him first.
I've found probably more than enough ammunition to deal with them.
Okay, so we have to deal with the bear. You're half dead, and rifle shots don't seem to do much. So,
That's because the old bear, he's special.
Oh no, he's a special
I've
bear.
been hunting and trapping for years, and I've shot a lot of bears, but I've never encountered anything quite like him. Special bear like that needs special magic to bring
Oh
him
god, he's
down.
a special magic bear.
magic?
Don't worry, I'm not delirious. I don't mean literal magic. We need the old knowledge.
You just gotta hit him with the old
ways.
razzle dazzle is what he means.
What do you have in mind?
There's an old story, local legend maybe, about one of the original settlers of this place, Spence. Story goes something. Spence shows up and sets up his claim shanty with his young family in tow. For generations, the family had been traders in the Hudson's Bay
Interpretive
Company.
fire
Old
storytelling
voyageur
cutscene.
stock, they say. Hard people, survivors. One day, a bear shows up and menaces the homestead. Spence takes a shot at the bear, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Bear wanders off, but Spence's wife, she takes a turn, slips in for days, delirious. She screams about the bear. Local doctor can't do a thing for her, neither can the priest. Week later, a hired hand goes missing, and they find him, just a body, ravaged.
Okay, so this island has a
Spence
history
fears
of
for his
mean
wife and
bears.
kids. He's convinced some evil bear spirit is trying to kill them. Revenge for some slight in the past, maybe. Something in the family history. Spence gets some men together for a hunting party. They
He's
go
had
out
something
into
in the family's
muskeg
history,
track
and he's
something
wearing a
big
bear
for
hat, so I
days.
wonder why the bear is so
Eventually
pissed off at
corner
him.
It's a big son of a bitch. Biggest bear they'd ever seen. Man killer. Story goes, they empty their rifles into the bear and it just walks away like it's made of stone. They call it the demon bear after that. Wife's dying. Spence believes the bear's evil spirit is killing her soul. He can't get anyone to join him on another hunting party. They know rifles don't work. So he forges a spear, like a boar spear, but bigger. From some old Hudson's Bay trapper's wisdom, apparently. He goes out into the muskeg, disappears for days, and then one morning, the wife's fever breaks, but nothing
Okay,
from
so it
Spence.
looks like we're gonna 1v1
So
the
they go
bear
out
with a
looking for him,
spear.
and they find half dead, blood all over him, body torn almost in two. The bear's work. The last thing he says is, "Spear stole the bear's soul. My wife is
Hopefully we survive.
it's gone."
So, did he kill the bear?
Nobody knows. Never found a carcass. They buried Spence, took the spear back and hung it over the mantelpiece in the Spence
It's just
homestead.
the same bear, just back
Never saw that
again.
bear or any other game. Years later, after the Spence family faded to obscurity, wealthy land baron bought the spear to hang in his hunting lodge, just so he could tell that story, I imagine.
So, do you believe it?
How do you know
Story
that
of the
story?
demon bear? Spear stealing its
He,
soul?
the wealthy land baron, who gave it all up.
Of course not. I might spend all my time alone in the wilderness, but I'm not crazy. But the old stories
I might be
have
crazy,
truth
but
in
I'm not
them.
crazy, okay?
Spence might have been superstitious, but he had the right idea. 10 inches of cold, I'm convinced. A spear's the way to kill that bear. And you need to get Spence's bear-killing spear if we're gonna survive the winter. The old hunting lodge is still there, a couple of days' journey south.
Couple of
Follow the
days to the
tracks the
hunting
other way,
lodge.
through the muskeg, and you'll find it. If the spear's there,
Given our pace, that's
get it.
probably a couple of weeks.
Might be our best hope.
And the radio?
You deal with the bear, and let me worry about the radio.
You do the hard job, I'll do the easy job.
Now, let me rest. Good luck out there. Watch out for our demon.
Right.
And we're not even gonna get any of the sick medical supplies that we found in the dam. Okay, see on map. Holy shit, I just realized we actually do have a map. You're joking me. It even has locations of interest marked on it. Oh, I don't think I was paying attention to the tutorial all that well, because I found my way using this map that was on his wall and just kind of guessing where we were going. At least we have a good bearing of where we're headed off to now, but we will be heading there in the next one. So until then, have a good one, and bye-bye.